and Big A and Twitchels doing the news. We wanted to rest a bit.
Rest it?
But
wanted to throw them out a window.
But stupid Twitchels, I'm starting to think he's a smart one. He got MTV involved. So the MTV's coming to film Twitchels for True Life. So we're like, we got to do the bit again.
Involved,
we got to do the bit again, so they film it for MTV. So we're going to do that as well today, okay?
Here's how they'll word it up. He comes onto a popular radio show.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then they'll blur everything out that has anything to do with us. Nothing worse than TV shows that show radio stations. They're all like, they did it for American Idol, and it's the same show every time. Hey, we got Taylor Hicks coming in today. With their bad radio voices. It's the same show.
Every time. Why don't we move on to the Tyra Banks thing? Because MTV's waiting to film Big A and Twitchels for True Life. Actually, filming Twitchels for True Life.
Where's my sweatshirt? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Why?
I think they're going to get a hold of Big A, though.
That's what I'm thinking.
And make a whole show.
Yeah, they got to.
Big A's going to have his new show on MTV. It's going to be called... How do you spell that? I want to see the promos for that one.
Yo, MTV.
Yeah.
Could host TRL.
All right.
And then 50's Posse could just beat him.
Could be called Shorties Jerking Shorties. From what we saw on Pal Talk that day. Yikes.
All right. So we got Tyra Banks. We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Making their way into the studio, Twitchels and Big A. And the MTV cameras.
I don't think that mic was on, but it's all right.
What's up, Twitchels?
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Whoa. How are you doing today?
Yeah, you think they're bad normally. I'm so nervous, man.
A little nervous of being on TV, I guess, huh? Bring! Someone answer the phone.
Whenever the focus is on him, it really gets bad.
How did this come about with MTV?
Well,
because this is the only reason you're on our show today, by the way. Let's be honest.
Oh, thank you very much.
We were ready to rest this bit for a while, and all of a sudden we get a phone call. Hey, they want to film me for True Life, so...
Well, MTV gave me a call a couple weeks ago and said that they're doing an upcoming episode of True Life called I Have Tourette's. And they heard about me, and they gave me a call, and they were going to feature me in the episode. I'm really psyched about it, so I get to spread more awareness.
Are they going to... Screw the awareness.
I think you're...
Holy crap, screw the awareness.
I know, I think he's capitalizing on this whole thing by saying it's awareness,
We were talking about you yesterday.
Really?
You're not on our show to spread awareness for Tourette's. You understand that, right?
You're here to be exploited because you have Tourette's.
Exactly.
And it's a goddamn funny disease. That's all it is.
No, that's the truth. That is the truth.
To spread awareness. I pray that MTV doesn't take the serious angle on this.
No one needs...
And show how ridiculous you are.
Is there going to be someone at the end going, "Hi, I'm Louis Santani, and I have Tourette's. Tourette's is a serious disease. We've had a lot of fun with this episode, but I hate when they ruin some funny disease show by throwing in the thing at the end."
And you don't need awareness spread about Tourette's. If you're ever out and you hear someone going, bah, bah,
you're pretty much aware.
You're pretty aware. Shut up, I'm trying to eat.
It's one of the most obvious diseaves ever, yes.
Yeah, but so many people still don't know about it.
Who doesn't know about it?
People who have lucky lives.
Everyone knows about Tourette's.
People who are fortunate not enough to meet me.
At least he has the small version. Imagine just having tour.
Well, let's do this for MTV.
Wow.
Let's do this for MTV.
It's a thinker.
So, Twitchels, what do you want everyone to know about Tourette's?
I want people to know that I'm just a person, regardless of what people say about me, what they think. I am normal, just as normal as you and anybody else in this room.
Well, you've made that apparent. He's made that blatantly obvious, hasn't he?
Let me tell MTV something. You should be doing a True Life feature on that mess over there. That's your star. He picks his nose. I'm introing him, and he's picking his nose.
He's got the camera on him. Let me pick my nose. Yeah, these two are...
And screw trying to find Jimmy Hoffa. I say we dig up his backyard.
These should be your new hosts of TRL. This is exactly who should host TRL, these two.
Totally retarded losers. Yeah, they're like Martin and Lewis if their parents took thalidomide.
I can't argue with that.
So obviously you can't.
Yeah.
Can't argue with anybody.
So Twitchels, the MTV cameras have been following you around for what?
Well, they just started today. They'll be following me around all weekend.
What have they filmed so far?
Well, they just started this morning. They filmed me coming in here, hanging out.
You've been observing this. What has MTV done with Twitchels so far? Is Twitchels acting all serious, like this is a real thing? And
oh boy.
Yeah, he's actually he is trying to be all serious about it, and
no one's buying it, right?
No, I'm not trying to be serious about it. You know, that's why I'm here, because I don't take myself too seriously.
Is there a segment, do they show you getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth and doing like ordinary things?
That's exactly what they said when they called.
course.
They said we want to get you doing things like
just
eating,
doing what you do.
Exactly. We want to see what it's like eating a pancake with Tourette's, doing things like that, normal everyday things.
Screw that,
fantasizing in the shower.
Right.
We want to see you making a phone noise and a black fish smashing into your gums.
They should film you jerking off. That's the type of TV I want to see.
Yeah, they're going to film me going to step aerobics class.
Hey, MTV camera guy, make sure you film his hands at one point.
Yeah.
He's a nervous wreck and his fingers move. Like, make sure you film them. He'll be self-conscious about it now, so it will happen even more.
If MTV ever wants to do a show on dead hookers, you might want to get in touch with this guy and ask where the 55-gallon drums are on the side of the throughway. But Twitchels, you're of course the star.
Oh, no.
With your Tourette's and MTV MTV's kind of taking an interest here. So what do you have planned? Anything special? I know they want you to just go about your life, but you got to do something a little extra than just get up, brush your teeth, come here and go to bed.
Well, actually, I'm going to a Phillies game tomorrow night. When they take on the Red Sox.
Oh, that should be great for the person sitting next to you.
Yeah. Isn't that a treat?
Wonderful.
Popcorn being thrown all over you.
Someone yell for a hot dog. It's going to be fun because my neighbor's a Red Sox fan, and we're going together, and I'm a Phillies fan.
It's going to get crazy.
Yeah, it's going to.
Are you going to slap your face for MTV?
It hasn't been, that tick hasn't been bothering me right now.
Have you been jumping?
What about the jump? Yeah.
Jump?
Why don't you explain that to MTV right now?
Well, I have, as well as Tourette syndrome, I have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and whenever I hear the word jump, I have the compulsion to do so.
Jump. Jump. Wow, that's a good jump song. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Don't make them jump. We don't want them to jump.
All right, stop jumping. Don't jump.
Don't jump anymore.
Don't jump. Don't jump. You are a twitching, jumping mess.
Jump, jump all over the place. I get so happy when I see your face. Me and my friends get to
jump, you freak!
So now after the Phillies game, what do you have planned?
I'm going to brush my teeth.
More teeth brushing. Is that good? Do you just like plunge the toothbrush into your eye? Because I would love to see that.
Why are you jumping? You shouldn't be jumping.
I love the support.
And then what about... you're a stand-up comic, so are you going to have the cameras follow you down?
Yeah, I have a show
comedy.
tonight. Yeah,
I
have a show tonight in Glassboro, New Jersey. They're coming down to the Round Boy Room.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah, come see me at the...
How do you spell that, man? I want to look it up. I'm going to Google it.
Never heard of that comedy club? Dude, that life is just gotta be a bitch. It looks, not only mentally, it looks physically exhausting.
You look like a Jane Fonda video.
To have to just, like, your muscles are constantly moving. You're doing aerobics all the time. Isn't that frustrating or tiring? Do your muscles ache at night?
Oh, it definitely gets to you. I mean, my one tick right twitch my neck. I've had times where I'll have to use like an icy hot patch to help soothe the pain because it's a pain in the ass.
You look like Michael J. Fox in a mosh pit.
But you jump around so much. How come you still got a gut? I don't understand.
That's so funny. You guys know.
You should have washboard abs by now.
Really?
Too bad you don't have a crunch twitch. Sit up 1, 2.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Workout Tourette's, where all you do are push-ups and sit-ups. Why you?
See, you got to be around a support group like this. People who love and care for who you are.
Oh, stop with the serious crap. Let MTV film that somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's a good boy. Oh, shut up.
O&A exploding Tourette's one tick at a time.
Certainly.
Yeah, we're making people aware that when they see people with Tourette's, they should smack them.
That's right.
They should point at...
Point and laugh.
Jimmy.
It's just a natural thought.
How do the kids handle it? How do little kids who can be so cruel through their honesty?
Today, too.
How do they handle that? Maybe you're out shopping or something.
That would have been a good one.
What do they do?
Wait, say that again?
What do the kids do? Like you're out in a supermarket maybe, or you're out in public, and kids through their honesty can be so cruel. How do you handle that? What do they do?
Oh, I have
Do
people.
they laugh?
Oh, well, more kids or just people in general? More so kids?
No, they're not.
No,
They're annoyances.
Everyone always stares and looks at me, and you know it's just a part of my life right now. I don't give a crap anymore. That's what I'm not trying to be serious. That's why I say it's okay to point and laugh because I see other people with Tourette's.
Jump. Twitchels, you do great radio for us.
Thank you, man.
We don't care about the serious
People
stuff.
like you. No, I want to get serious for a minute here, just for a second. People like you are walking around this earth to make people like us go whew, and feel better about ourselves that we're not walking around going.
That's what I say about the short.
does.
That's what I said about the Short Burst Comedy Tour. If you're going to get one thing from it, you're going to leave feeling so much better about yourself.
Because that ain't me.
By the way, the first we do 2 shows every day. The first half of the Opie and Anthony show doesn't know that Twitchels likes almond joys.
He can't.
You want to explain that to MTV?
Oh, God. The almond joy thing is another thing, a part of associated with my OCD. I have a fixation for almond joys, and if you get a bunch in front of me, I'll keep going until I burst. I love it.
Yeah, feel compelled to eat every single one of them.
I had one. I haven't eaten almond joy in years, and I had one when we had them in the studio for him that day. Mm-hmm. And that coconut and that chocolate, it's amazing how good they are. I forgot how good almond joys are.
Oh wow! Commercial? Why don't we get them on board?
Rachel, you've come back.
And he's got a shirt on. This is what cool looks like. Really? Is it?
And we must be nerds.
I know I left you wide open for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, their big segment on our show is the news. They love doing the news together because this idiot can't spit out a word, and wait till he gets to any word that starts with an ST.
Right.
Any ST word he really freezes up on.
I think Big A's got his TV shirt on today, too.
He certainly does.
Did you dress because you knew you were going to be on TV today there, Big A?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, definitely.
He dressed in his best digs, and the hair looks good.
Anytime he thinks he's going to be on TV, he dresses nice. So whether it's MTV or an Amber Alert, anything like that, he'll dress in his nice clothes.
What are you doing over there? Dancing?
Wow.
Jump.
You should try to break dance or something.
Well, that's what I said. I said it'd be funny to go to one of
You
those
should bring back
step-aerobic
break
classes.
dancing. All right, you want to do the news with Big A and Twitchels?
That's the only time I'm accepted, when I'm dancing down at the disco. You didn't call me, Tony.
All right, here it is. The week in review, kind of, or news of the day, whatever. A little of everything with Big A and Twitchels.
Good morning, everyone. It's time for the news with Twitchels and Big A. I'm Louis Twitchels Centani.
And I'm Big A.
Jesus.
Starting with our top
Jesus, you can breathe.
story, Chief of State, President Bush is...
Can you tell the writers really write this for him?
Hills,
He looks around the room like, could someone please help me?
Help me.
dumping for his plan to
Yeah, don't look around for help. The only thing that would help you is the same thing that helped our Bud Dwyer.
This is one lousy paragraph. He's been at it a minute and a half.
Wow. That was a good one.
Well, he just saw the Almond Joys.
Oh, he freaked out.
Yeah, he just saw the Almond Joys and gestured to Jimmy like, give me the bag, give me the bag. But he made some weird noise.
He can't resist.
And by the way, Big A is still trying to get another ST word out. So
Yeah, I believe stopped.
The flow of immigrants jumping into the U.S. President Bush...
let him go. He said U.S. instead of United States, and the boys are calling him on it.
Oh, my God, we're only to there?
President Bush stopped by the border yesterday where he wants 8 National Guard troops to...
Are you surfing?
Start jumping to attention. Launch opponents of the plans. He'll want to stymie the president.
Stymie, you guys are bastards, man.
Aiding that Bush is using this icky issue as a stunt. Steering attention away from his tumbling poll statistics.
Oh, my God, man.
Well done.
That was the first story?
Yes.
You are a wreck.
Delicious.
They're very good.
All right, Twitchell.
The defense for one of the 3 Duke University lacrosse players charged with jumping an exotic dancer at an off-campus team party asked the judge Thursday for access to a cell phone that the woman carried that night. In addition, the defense for sophomore
flying out of his mouth.
In addition, the defense for the sophomore Reed Seligman, 20 of Essex Fells, New Jersey, said...
He said
No,
that,
he
huh?
didn't. He'd sound like an idiot.
Did he really go?
That's exactly what he said.
Said?
He wants to jumpstart the trial so he can return to school. He argued that Seligman had established, quote,
Quote.
what we think is a pretty clear alibi.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Back to this.
Put them forward. You move them out of the way. You put them where you can get them.
Yeah, don't you want an Almond Joy there, Twitchels?
They're all over.
Sure, why not?
All right.
These are delicious.
God, they're good.
I do. They really are. No wonder you can't stop. I can't stop either.
And he shoves the whole thing in his mouth.
Yeah, of course.
He just like, rah, rah.
Just very needy.
Yeah, you are very needy. You're a needy person. Do you need Are you in need of like love and stuff? Is that part of this whole thing?
I need
the OCD, the Tourette's. Are your parents supportful and supportive of your career?
My parents are the most lovable, very supportive parents that a child could have.
As they're being interviewed right now with those Woody Allen glasses and the fake mustaches.
All right, let's go. Let's go, Big A.
Trekkies.
Oh boy!
Caught. Go bidding.
Auction's over by the time you're done with this story.
Christie's.
Everything has been sold.
Sold.
He has to buy the mop that the guy's cleaning up with.
Meanwhile, Twitchels bid on everything because he was sitting in the room.
Do I hear 300? All right.
Right.
Sold for 48,000. No.
50.
I don't have that kind of.
5. All right,
buy a phaser and shoot yourself. Big A, where are you? Christie's?
Yeah, Christie's plans to stage the first official studio auction of Star Trek memorabilia this fall. Among the stuff Trekkies would jump at the chance to own as a model of the Starship Enterprise, expected to fetch a steep price of $15,000. Christie's will also auction props, weapons, and a set of dressings for Star Trek fans who can't stomach the staggering prices of more popular items up for stake.
You are a mess. You look like something that beams back when the transporter malfunctions. You know, and they just go, beam it into space. Yeah. Just beam it back into space.
Right. Thomas,
we got something back on this end. It doesn't look like it did when it left.
Thomas and Philly, real fast. Tom.
Didn't live very long.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
Yo, I'm sitting on 95 on my way to work, and there must be like 3 or 4 people around me that have the show on. And it's raining down here. I got the windows up. Every time he stutters, you just see the people around me just laughing their asses off. It's hilarious.
It's amazing.
Yes. People like them are put on this earth for us to laugh at.
Have his own traffic, like his traffic show on like Fox or something.
There you go. All right, thanks, Thomas. Hey, we better take a break. So
yeah, Twitchels, there's plenty of almond joys in front of you to enjoy.
Enjoy them. They're delicious.
Taking full advantage of that.
Yeah, how many have you had so far?
7.
7?
Oh,
yeah, sugar shouldn't do much to get you moving either.
No.
Nice sugar rush. You want some Red Bulls and cocaine?
By the way, we're going to have Big A do our live read this hour for StubHub.
Oh, no.
StubHub! You know, the news should have taken 3 minutes tops, 5 minutes tops. We have to break it into 2 sections today. So when we get back, we'll continue with the news with Twitchels and Big A. It's the ONA virus spreading across America.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Opie and Anthony Show. Radio to the power of rock.
Sounds exciting.
Opie and Anthony.
Mornings, 6 to 9.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. We're halfway through the news with Twitchels and Big A. Twitchell's just freaking out over there. On the instant feedback, we got Matt from wherever. He wants to do a true life pitch, Anthony.
Oh.
It says, how about pitching to MTV True Life? I'm a closet Nazi radio host.
Hey, he's insinuating that my collecting ties me into a certain ideology. I'm fascinated with the 40s, Opie. Doesn't make me a Nazi. Just because I like war memorabilia. I own a British Enfield rifle. That was a Nazi killer.
They could do a whole season of True Life with the people that are associated with this show.
Him right there.
Right there.
Jimmy Norton could get a whole season out of it.
All right, let's get back to the news.
Just for the first 5 minutes of this program today.
Oh, that was terrific. Let's get back to the news with Big A and Twitchels because we got to get out of here. The first half of the Opie and Anthony show is almost over.
Well, that chocolate's going to get wasted, too, by the way.
Yeah, he doesn't want to eat any more Almond Joys.
He threw up last time.
He threw up last time.
Yeah.
You're not into it today, Twitchels?
No.
You're trying to be good?
I really have no choice.
We'll just throw them out.
Keep putting it everywhere.
Yeah. All right. All right, where were we with the news?
I believe we were up to Twitchels. He's got a story about Heather and Paul.
Ah, the Heather Mills, Paul McCartney thing. All right. Go ahead, Twitchels.
Delicious.
Heather Mills has told being branded a gold digger after marrying Sir Paul McCartney was worse than losing her leg.
Was it?
Their separation has come just days.
What, her and her legs? Oh, no, her and Paul. Okay, sorry. I misunderstand a lot.
God, he's really nervous today.
The separation has come just days before the publication of a book by the former model entitled Life Balance.
And how tough it is?
Originally called I Have No.
In which she makes the startling statement, I've been in the public eye for some years, ever since I lost my leg.
What's startling about that?
But I had no problem with my relationship with the media until I got married, she says. The couple announced today that they were separating after weeks of insisting all was well with their marriage.
Yeah, that word does that to me, too, believe me.
It's the only time Anthony has Tourette's.
Yeah, I know. I get Tourette's when I hear that word. I can't say it, and money flies out of my pocket.
Happy anniversary, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay.
Happy day for me, too.
Don't waste those Almond Joys. They're delicious.
All right, let's go.
Miss Mills could receive up to $100 million in a settlement, although the couple are more likely to come to a private agreement for about $20 million.
Give me a bag of shells.
Just finish them before we leave, so you don't.
Yeah. You don't want to waste. You don't want to waste them.
You can't throw them out.
You gotta wrap the entire rest of the bag.
Well, Big A, why don't you just jump right into it?
Just jump in. Just jump in.
All right, Big A, let's go. Your final story. This should take a mere 5 minutes.
It's a short paragraph.
It's a short paragraph. I think it's 3 sentences. Let's go.
Let her rip.
Yeah.
On the last talk side of things, a stupid stunt the performer.
Oh, stunt. Oh, stunt. Okay, I thought we had to get dumped out of for a second there.
The performer jumped off the steep. People of Eiffel Tower today, a stunt, steeped, startling danger.
A stunt steeped in startling
danger.
I didn't read that when I read the AP version.
Belgium.
Oh boy.
Johan Eiffel increased security and staged his staggering fifth Eiffel Tower jump early this morning, and now stands as the sole stuntman to have stolen aboard the tower and jumped to the ground below a stunning 5 times.
Wow.
Not bad. That was a record time for a paragraph. And Twitchels, right to you.
Yeah, and entertainment news. Although most initial reviews have been negative, box office experts say that they still expect the Da Vinci Code to do well when it jumps to screens this weekend. The experts say the religious-themed thriller can expect to haul in between $50 million and $80 million when it opens domestically Friday. More than enough to compensate for the laughter, jeers, and sneers and received when shown to critics at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival Tuesday. I'm Louis Twitchels Santani.
And I'm Big Ace. Stay tuned for more handouts. Orbeez now up. Staring at me and start your day.
There it is. Wow.
Big A and Twitchell's doing the news. Before we even move on, I got to thank Than and Danny. They did an unbelievable job rewriting the stories today.
They rewrite the news.
A stunt steeped in startling danger.
Yeah.
Jumped off the steep steeple of the Eiffel Tower.
Did I really jump? These chocolates are so good, man.
I want MTV to be very honest with us. How much of this footage are you going to use? 30 seconds tops? You never know.
So far, this is all that they've filmed for the show so far. All Opie and Anthony.
That's all you need. Brushing the teeth. O&A.
Did they show you eating the chocolates? Did you explain what the chocolates are, how good they are?
I explained the story. I'll explain it later.
Yeah, you should about how you couldn't have them. Imagine throwing those away. Whole bag of them wasted, man.
Yeah, it'll be a very bad waste.
I just have a feeling, nothing against you, Twitchels, but I have a feeling he's going to get back with the tape. They're going to get a load of him and want to question him on why they froze Han in carbonite.
Let's throw those away.
Ew. Don't throw them away.
Someone is suggesting that we have Big A do the Lou Gehrig speech. We have it? The farewell speech from Lou Gehrig?
How long is it?
All right, here.
I mean in days, not in pages.
Yeah, hand him the Lou Gehrig speech. We'll end the show today with Big A doing the Lou Gehrig farewell speech. Do we have echo? How do we do the echo?
Wow, I think we do.
How do we do that echo? Where's Tim? I need Tim really fast.
Yeah, we need stadium-type echo.
I know we could do echo on this board here. I just don't know how to do it yet.
Oh. And do we have like a low, very low rumbling of a crowd in the background, maybe? That'd be great. Wow, theater of the mind.
You know how to do it, Ben?
Oh, here
Hit
it is.
this thing? Hello. 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 That's not that echo.
What?
Big A, talk.
Hello? Yes?
There's no echo.
Very smooth.
Oh, Jimmy's got the echo.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you have the
Jimmy.
I don't know.
echo? Jimmy!
I don't like
Give me
it.
my echo back!
Hey, thanks for coming home with me, miss. I've never been with a girl this big.
Jimmy, I want the echo.
I have echo.
We all want echo now.
Eat some candy. Candy is good. Almond Joy is going to waste.
You're like his conscience.
What's that? I am his conscience.
Yeah.
We're going to throw them away.
Hey.
Where's my echo?
Hey.
I took it back.
I want my echo.
And I gave it to Anthony.
I have it, Jimmy. Ha, 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 ha. You shan't have echo. It's mine.
I want echo.
You now sound stupid. Hey, what? Nah.
Why do you take everybody's echo?
He gives and takes.
You're like the Lord.
All right, Big A, do you have echo?
Do I have echo?
No.
He's the only one that doesn't have echo. What did I do wrong? Try again.
It wasn't you, it was God.
Try again. Go.
Do I have echo now?
Yes.
Yes, you have
Yes.
echo.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. The Lou Gehrig farewell speech as we end the Opie and Anthony show. The first half of the Opie and Anthony show will continue on XM exclusively in a few minutes here. Go ahead, Big A.
Fans, for the past 2 weeks, you have been reading but the bad break I got.
A misprint. It's supposed to be breath. Oh, Lou Gehrig's speech. Sorry. I read it as bad. Sorry, continue.
Yet today I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of this earth.
Earth.
I have been in ballparks for 17 years and have never received anything but kindness and encouragement from you fans. Looking at these grand men.
That's what Jimmy was saying last night at the massage parlor. Look at these grand men.
Which of you wouldn't consider it the highlight of his career just to associate with them for even one day? Sure, I'm lucky. Who wouldn't consider it an honor to have known Jacob Rupert, also the builder of baseball's greatest empire? Ed Sparrow.
Ump just called a strike.
To have spent 6 years with that wonderful little fella,
Jimmy Norton.
Miller Huggins.
Oh.
Then to have spent the next 9 years that outstanding leader, a smart student of psychology, the best manager in baseball today, Joe McCarthy. Sure, I'm lucky. When the New York Giants, a team you would give your right arm to beat, and vice versa, sends you a gift, that's something. When everybody down to the groundskeepers and those boys in white coats remember you with trophies, that's something. You have a wonderful mother-in-law who takes sides with you and squabbles with your own daughter. That's something.
She knows which side of bread is buttered on.
Exactly.
That mother-in-law. She ain't a bad old crow at that.
You have a father and mother who work all their lives so you can have an education and build your body. It's a blessing. When you have a wife who has been a tower of strength and shown more courage than you dreamed existed, that's the finest I know. So I close in saying that I may have had a tough break, but I have an awful lot to live for.
Do you?
Bravo, Lou.
I want to thank MTV for stopping by today to film True Life with Twitchels. Good luck with the rest of the taping.
Yeah, I love this song.
I guess the MTV guy has to hang out with Twitchels all weekend long.
Yeah, come to my show tonight in Glassboro. Go to laughterbyLou.com for details. Oh, yeah, another Almond Joy? Yeah, if I have to.
I'm going to have a couple more because we're going to throw them away. Hurry up before we throw them out.
Yeah. Jump, 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 jump.
Get ready, Twitchels.
Yeah. Hold on to your hat.
Everybody.
Jump around.
Jump around. Jump around.
Jump up and get down.
Jump, 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 jump. He's gonna blow. He's gonna blow any moment. Looks like a rapper right there.
Have another Almond Joy. It's good for you. I think he's getting a sugar rush.
But if you don't give a fool, cause I do to the trying to section me, you thinking I rap. I got the skill, come get your fill. Cause when I shoot the gift, I shoot the kill. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around.
Everybody!
Jump around. Come on.
Jump around. Jump up and get down.
Jump. I just got hit with an almond joy.
Last wasted on the floor.
All right, I want to thank Twitchels and Big A for stopping by today.
Yeah.
Of course, MTV once again for stopping by. First half of the Opie and Anthony show is over. If you're not joining us on XM, have a great weekend. We'll see you guys Monday.
That's right, the weaker.
But we will continue exclusively on XM in just moments from the lobby of this building as we do the walkover to XM live on the radio.
Yep.
It's been a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
People are just walking by us miserable.
Then again, that's what we do.
Yeah, we're kind of walking the other way, miserable.
Hey, we have a nice crowd today, by the way.
Only difference.
Considering that it's a crappy day here in New York City. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, we could say shitty.
Yeah, we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
smile. All right. Let's play the smile game.
When it's raining, we have no umbrellas.
Nah, we never do.
Twitchels is way back there with some ladies and the MTV guy. Ben, what are you laughing at? Just Twitchels. He's a fucking disaster.
Why is E-Rock on the other side of the road over there?
Thank you, sir.
I don't know.
This guy just gave me a shirt. I was ass raped by who's Pinocchio nose.
Is that umbrella big enough? Jesus.
There's a sergeant walking down there.
Oh,
wondering
smile
what they're
already, will ya?
Exactly.
You don't even know we're yelling right at him.
I know. She could be coming from a funeral.
What, Patty? Oh, he has to talk.
I
What?
have to go make the coffee now.
Make the coffee.
Have to go to work.
Don't scald yourself. That would break my fucking heart.
So, have a good day.
All right,
Great
Patty.
show. Congratulations.
Thank
All right,
you.
go.
Jesus.
Bye.
Have fun at the sleepover with all the
Yeah.
hot chicks.
I will.
Way to bring the average down.
Really? Right? It's going to be all those hot chicks in their pajamas, their little PJs.
A bunch of 10s and Patty, so it averages out to 2.5.
She's a bell curve in the wrong direction.
Exactly.
Just little boy shorts and little midriff tops, and Patty in pantaloons. Big frilly.
Twitchels, you all right?
I'm just so nervous.
Why are you so nervous?
As if my Tourette's weren't a, good enough reason for people to stare. You got all these cameras and people yelling the J word.
The J word?
Jump,
oh.
jump. Here, scare these people waiting for a bus. Oh, we should get them on the bus.
Yeah, send them away. I don't know where it's going.
We'll have them interview people.
It's going down to Clinton
You want me
via
to go on?
57 and 11th.
You want me to get on the bus? You have a Metro card?
What is wrong with you?
But we don't have a mic or anything.
That old guy's all bothered.
By the way, we're done with Twitchels. We did that for MTV today.
We're done with Twitch. Are you throwing him to the wayside, as
done
they
with
say?
you. Big A's the real star.
Yeah, they ought to do that segment on Big A, because I think there's a lot more horrible things going on there.
I noticed by the end of that segment that the guy from MTV was just filming Big A.
Big A, most of the time.
Like he's bringing that tape back to MTV going, I found a gold mine.
Oh, yeah. Going to go back with this.
Where'd Twitchels go?
Smoking. Hopefully jumped off the building.
I thought, aren't they doing
off the roof?
Aren't they doing stuff, though? Aren't they, gone from the show now? Aren't they going and
somewhere
doing
else?
MTV stuff? I would hope so.
Probably.
There really isn't.
All right.
That tank is dry. Sometimes we got to just kind of throw people off the O&A train.
That's right.
No matter where we are, no matter how fast it's rolling.
And no matter how much it hurts them.
Off you go.
He'll come up with a new tick, though, just to get back on the show. You watch.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
You say tomato, he goes, tomato.
Boy, that is a weird twitch. Come on in.
Tomato, tomato. And I want my new name to stick, by the way.
Jimmy Huggable.
Miller Huggable.
Oh.
But it's
cute.
But it needs a Jimmy.
All right. It's faggoty and stupid. Forget it.
Let's see. Before We finished with the dump sheet.
Wait, what has Ben got, though?
Funny scene in the men's room. Twitchels is in there taking a dump. And there's some black guy from down the hall. He's going, bling, bling. So Derek and I are in there, like, jump. He's hitting his head on the stall on the back of the door. Sorry. It's funny. Funny to me, Derek.
Funny, yeah, I had it.
What's wrong, Jimmy?
I want to defend the fact that Ben moves like Rodney Dangerfield when he talks.
You're okay.
No respect.
Hey, you're okay.
Hey, I got to tell you, Twitchels was taking a dump, you know?
Hey, Boston. Hey, Parental. Hey, blah, dude, blah. John, my doctor.
Yes.
Blah,
Good morning,
dude.
fellas.
What's up,
Happy
John?
birthday, Jimmy.
Thanks a lot, man. I felt a lot of people were concentrating on Anthony, selfishly mentioning his anniversary during
Yeah.
They become different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Hey, you're not. Wake up.
Hold on.
All right.
Is Twitchels here? I can't believe we might have to get him into the studio.
No.
There's been something sitting in front of us for a long time, and maybe we should clean up this some of this junk.
Jimmy Norton?
Teenage Tourette.
Oh, no. He was
God don't make no junk.
Teenage Tourette's camp. Oh. It's perfect, unfortunately.
Sounds fun.
And Twitchels is here, so how about we listen to some audio from Teenage Tourette's camp? Did you watch this show?
I've heard a lot about it. Are they British or something?
Actually, I think Australian.
Okay, same difference.
I think a couple of people are suggesting we throw a towel over Twitchell's head so he thinks it's nighttime and shuts up.
Yeah.
You.
I'm Louis Ring. Ring.
Feels like Daffy Duck on acid.
I love that something on something joke.
Yes. That sounded like a joke on shit.
All right, we'll do the Teenage Tourette's camp next as we
Why
take
is
a
Big
break.
A not in here with a chair? Why is he out there alone like he's been his whole awful life?
Yeah, bring Big A in. Let him sit
You
in the
bring
corner.
that gigantic monstrosity in here.
He deserves it today.
Bring that embarrassment in here.
All right. Hi, Big A. Sorry to make you wait outside.
Relax. We're going to get you a thimble for your cock.
You're the true star of this, too, so, man, we should treat you better.
Thimble for your cock.
Get him a
That's
chair.
just plain cruel.
Somebody get Big A a chair or there's going to be problems.
God, Big A really cleaned up for MTV today.
I know he did. He fucking fixed his hair.
I think you're going to get your own show, my friend. I got to be honest with you. I think they were really interested in what you were doing.
He scrubbed his face. He's clean shaven. I don't remember the last time we've seen him clean shaven.
He exfoliated.
That's what it looks like, right? Got a facial or something.
Where's your MTV cameraman?
I think he just left. He's going back to my area tonight. He's going to follow me around the show tonight. He has to get back.
What do we got?
The clip in context that Aaron wanted.
Oh, do you want that info?
Yeah, quick. We could give it a quick listen. I want to hear the context that Jimmy said that in.
All right. Here it is.
She does really good
Shut
voiceovers,
up.
though. She's a polished voiceover doer.
I know.
Do you know how many squat and coughs in that institution probably wind up with a wet splat with a balloon full of drugs? I don't know how that got in there.
All right. See? How many squat and coughs end up with a wet kersplat?
With a balloon full of drugs.
Yeah, but that comes after.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
like when someone gives you directions and goes, take the turn before Maple. You don't know till you're past it. Like he hit it, and then hearing the other thing might not have hit it if you said it before.
But a wet splat, I didn't say anything coming out until the drug line was there. Squat and thrust result in a wet splat is, come on.
Yeah, but he's got to think like Ant's saying, like this.
He doesn't know your drug reference is coming.
He can't dump out.
Wet kersplat could mean anything wet and gooey coming out of her
Yeah, he doesn't
pussy,
have time to wait to see if there's anything else.
which is too graphic for them,
right.
I guess. I
it
agree
sucks,
with you.
but
well,
we're going to lose some of those.
I'm just
unfortunately.
seeing.
It's a great line, by the way.
I'm really trying to see why they're doing this. I'm not agreeing with all of them. I'm just seeing what the reasoning is. If there's one that I cannot find a fucking reason for, then I'll go over there and they will find him dead. I will stab him in the neck.
All right.
Just for you, Jimmy.
All right. Why don't we take a break? Twitchels and Big A. We'll do Teenage Tourette's Camp next. Stay there.
Hey, how you doing?
This one.
No.
This one.
Not at all.
You're not. Which one are you sick of looking at?
Sound right there. Ugh, right, we know. You're lovely.
Yeah, I see her.
Fucking eat a bag of shit.
Holy.
Fucking stuck-up jizz bag.
Oh, my God.
Wow. It's not nice, Jimmy.
It's just supposed to be fun.
It's just a fun thing. All right, Tourette's camp. We don't know much about this.
Yes, we
Neither
do.
do I.
It stinks.
Oh,
It's a great place for a napalm test.
Well, we got clips from teenage Tourette's camp.
Oh,
napalm.
place where the bus driver wants to shoot himself every day. Imagine having to drive a load of these guys.
It's like driving a bee's nest over a bumpy road.
99 on the
40 broken bottles of beer on the floor. You clumsy, twitching idiots.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
The intro to teenage Tourette's camp.
Ordinary, everyday teenagers. Doing ordinary, everyday things.
Oh, bunch of wankers.
Just normal British kids. Well, not quite. If Jenny sees a pretty woman, she'll call her a whore. If Sam goes for a curry, he's compelled to yell packy. And when Jessica goes through an airport, she can't stop shouting bomb.
Bomb.
All these teenagers have Tourette syndrome. It's in their genes, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Hold on. She's fucked at American airports. She's yelling, bum, 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 bum.
Everybody's running around looking for Rich Voss.
Let's say hi to Mike. Mike, what's going on today?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, good.
Hey, Mike.
You fancy people are on Hannity and Combs tonight.
We
but,
are?
I didn't know what time.
Did they promo it or something?
I think it's on 9 o'clock tonight. I believe it'll be on 9 o'clock tonight, Hannity and Combs.
On Hannity and Combs.
Fox News Channel. All right.
All right, cool.
All right.
See you later.
Let's go to Joe in Chicago. Joe, what's up?
What's going on, boys?
Hey,
Joey!
I felt it my duty to inform you guys that Rover is doing the mousetrap bit.
Why is everyone doing the mousetrap bit?
Because it was fun and entertaining.
What is he doing with the mousetraps?
What their whole little spin is that some mousetraps will have money amounts on the bottom, some will have strip for one little intern.
Ah, there's a little twist on it. See, it's such a fine line.
Motherfucker.
So some have money on the bottom.
What would you have me do, sir?
Just wait for us to take over his slots everywhere.
Jesus.
Guy writes me an email. Congratulations on the gig. Hey, you want to hang out and do dinner when I'm in New York? No, I don't. Why, so we can give you more ideas?
Hold on, fellas.
The pencil is just dented. It can definitely break a toe if it hits you in the right way. Peter, look, all right, so here's the deal. Jen and the Virgin intern. And I still think someone tipped her off here. Let me ask you, how much money per trap would it cost for you to do this? $100. $100.
What's the broad doing?
It's like you're going to make $2,000. Larry, it was like $100 and she was willing to play. All right. Now, it's got to be reasonable. Reasonable.
Well, you're talking to me here. You know I get paid.
I don't know. $20.
$20?
That's respect. That's my clothing. I have a reputation.
It's my foot here.
Virgin.
$20.
How about a buck or $5?
Not a buck. I thought you did that last buck.
$20 per trap. How many articles of clothing do you have total? Let me see. Stand up for a second. She has on a jacket.
Joe.
He has on a sweat.
Yeah, boys.
Thanks for letting us know.
Thanks for the info, my friend.
No problem.
Why with the mousetraps?
You have a good day.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. Yeah.
Exactly, Twitchels. Exactly.
Mrs. Carmichael.
String of Peloponnese.
Why? Why does he have to go there?
Why?
Just wait a while at least. Fucking asshole. Anyway, Teenage Tourette's Camp, we move on to the second clip here.
Well, it is difficult because we find it difficult to go out for a meal because everybody is feeling a bit tense. Going to a restaurant can be difficult because Jessica will be tense because the family will be tense, and so we tend not to go out for meals or en masse anymore. You can't do things. You can't do everything that you want to do.
I'm having a fat bitch.
Nice. That's kind of hot.
It's even better with the accent.
Does the
the accent's cute.
Here's something we got to think about. Does the whole family go to hell because they can't go to church because of Jessica?
Yes. Those are the rules.
Well, that's BS. That's BS. They never stopped my family from going to church. I would just sit in the back pew.
Oh.
How about they just leave her home and then go out and have fun, and come back and go, you missed a great night, and throw confetti in her cursing face. Here you go, potty mouth.
Throw the doggy bag at her.
Yeah, doggy bag full of what could have been.
Isn't that ironic that you actually...
go, can't be quiet.
Isn't it ironic that Twitchels actually goes to, went to church or goes to church with the family, and they put that, but meanwhile, just a few hundred years ago, you'd have been burnt at the stake, and rightly so.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I was fucked at the right time.
Not to be...
Witch!
Now you're not a witch. Now they would just go, irritant. Can I see the camera?
Burn him. Uh-oh. Why?
Jimmy, what are you doing?
What are you doing with the palto?
Why do you have
why on his why are you plumping up? What are you looking at that you're plumping
You're
up?
in a room with a bunch of guys.
No, nothing to do with what's going on here.
What are you just thinking?
Of course.
Is it Big A next to you?
Wait.
Why?
Jimmy.
There you go.
Why do you have that in your pants?
Wait, where is it?
They're loving that one up, pal.
What are you thinking of that's got you like that?
Wait. Not that.
Jesus Christ.
What?
That's not my pal. I don't want to see it on here.
It is your pal.
There's nothing pally about that.
I'm going to have to bounce you.
No, don't bounce me. I'm your pal. Let's talk.
Oh, my God. Can we go home? This is really uncomfortable now. Whoa. Could you at least say no homo?
No, it's nothing to do with it.
What are you thinking of?
Something that happened.
What happened?
Something that happened.
Yeah.
Years ago.
What happened?
I was a young boy.
I received an answering machine message at a certain period of time that I saved.
Yeah.
And let's just say I listened to it occasionally.
Can you bring it in?
I can't play it now.
How long ago did you get it?
I don't remember. Hot, though.
Years or months?
No.
Matter of hours.
Years, months, weeks, days?
Weeks. Within weeks.
Within weeks. Okay.
What was this answer?
And I would gather it's a sexually explicit...
What was this message about?
Message?
No, it was my father. Of course it was a sexually explicit message from a girl.
I'm just trying to ramp into this.
And I just was...
Because you're not fessing up when
I was thinking of the wording of it, if you want to know, and it just hit me.
Yeah. It was very dirty.
Yeah.
Was it phone sex on your answering machine, or was
no,
it just
nothing that cheesy. And the event didn't happen. It was just the wording of the message.
Yeah,
it just drove me crazy, and still does.
That's all you could give us?
Something along the lines of...
Interesting.
It was a place I was doing a show. I'm not even gonna say what city it was in. And the message was, because somebody I know, a girl, talking about coming to the show. And, I'd love to see you. It'd be great. And then she goes, maybe we could sneak off and go to the dressing room, and you could take out your cock, and I could suck it a little.
Oh, okay.
And it fucking ruined me. And here's the beauty of how awful my life is.
Yeah.
I didn't get the message until 4 o'clock in the morning after the show.
Oh, it's like World War II with the Japanese diplomat and the bombing of Pearl Harbor. You didn't get the message. Why wasn't this put through priority?
Well, first of all, my Verizon phone is it's a box of cock meat.
That should send you out on a shooting spree.
That fucking phone stinks. But that doesn't vibrate when it should. I hate those fucking flat screen phones. I'm going to get rid of it. It's a $500 phone. I figured that you could. I buy a phone every 3 years. I never buy phones.
Yeah.
And I wanted a good one. Stan has the same phone. The volume stinks. Those flat screen push buttons eat my asshole. Nah, you push it and the fucking thing doesn't push. You need a real button on a phone with buttons.
You need a
Exactly,
button.
like that.
The Razor stinks.
You need a
The Razor
button.
does stink.
Everyone bought into the Razor thing and they stink.
Cut your wrist with it.
Let's say hi to Jeremy in Cleveland.
Wow.
Jeremy.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, listen, I tried to call Rover and, kind of let him politely know that you guys are getting ripped off by him. And the phone screener told me that he wouldn't put anything that mentions O and A through.
Why?
Because he's a fucking asshole. That's probably why. Rover's fucking scared of you guys. He's got to rip off you because he has no fucking material.
Well, the mousetrap thing's a little weird. I got to be honest with you. No one was doing the mousetraps, and we start sounding like telling Fred
bullshit,
who.
Man. He was here.
I have a little message for Rover. The company is paying very, very, very close attention to what you're doing in Chicago. Very, very close attention.
Fuck him. Later, guys. Punching out.
So enjoy doing some of the things that were very successful on our show. Let's see how the ratings do for you in Chicago. Because we're in the bullpen, buddy.
I like Chicago.
We want to be on in Chicago.
My kind of town.
We want to be in Chicago to get the job done.
Jimmy.
Trying to do my show.
All right, enough.
Jimmy, stop.
Jimmy, put that away.
I can't believe I have to do a radio show where we have to say, Jimmy, put that away.
Put it away. He pulls his shirt up and he's just.
This is not what I envisioned for myself when I started back in college.
No.
And we'd finally be a success and we'd have to say stuff like, Jimmy, put that away. We're broadcasting.
Put it away.
I just wanted the Pal Talk girls to get a thrill.
He got so worked up over
I'm not worked up anymore.
That he didn't even hear. He was thinking of the message.
Well, I heard the message yesterday. I saved it.
Yeah, of course you
I'll
did.
play it for you.
All right, let's play.
We'll sit in a room together.
Getting back to Teenage Tourette's camp. Jessica, more Jessica.
And also we found that she didn't listen, and at one time we thought perhaps she was deaf, so we had tests done on that, but obviously she wasn't deaf.
Well, when I see people, I sometimes say what I'm thinking about them, but I don't mean it, kind of thing. Nigger, like that kind of, but I'm not racist.
She's my subconscious.
I just can't help it, and I feel really guilty afterwards.
Is she driving down the expressway?
Yeah.
I think she's commuting home.
She tries to cover up her Tourette's by saying that she says things that she doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, when she sees a fat person, she uncontrollably starts yelling "fatty." And when she
does she? Do you have clips of that?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh,
and when she
please,
and when
God.
she sees a black person, that's inevitably
She
what
just
she
has
screaming.
truthettes.
Exactly.
That's
exactly what it is.
Well, I mean, there is some truth to that. Same thing with me and jump. When you think about it, you do it. Just but it's not.
Now the
same
difference
thing.
is this: that's an OCD. Jump is not a natural. When I hear a word like jump, I don't want to jump. That's an OCD jump. I mean, it feels good to jump.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
But when you see a fat person and you yell fatty,
there is a pleasure in that.
oh,
it does
the
feel
joy.
good.
That's got to feel like you just won the marathon. Fatty! Oh, they heard it.
Let's go to Angela in New York. Angela.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, thank you. I love you guys. I'm so happy you're back on the radio.
We don't give a
talked to you
shit.
before you got booted off.
Thank
that
you.
was pathetic. You should never have gotten
Oh,
booted
right.
off.
Yes, Angela. So what do you...
We know we're great. We just help the show.
Do you
What?
remember that? Do you remember that?
What?
You were talking about the C word, and I called up and said... No. Because you... no, it was the P word.
That was about 5 years ago, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
What C word?
The other word for the P word.
The fuck?
Well, just say it. We're on satellite.
What the
Can I say it?
Yes.
Yes, just say it.
I can say pussy.
Oh, my God, no. We thought you were going to say something else. You're going to get us in trouble.
Oh,
You
no.
cunt.
You used to say it on the air.
Yeah, fucking A, we did.
Fill in the blank. You are a...
Wait a minute. Do I have the right show? You can't say that.
We can't say what?
No, you can say it, and I'm glad you did.
What? Cunt?
And what is the derivation of the word dago?
Dago?
Yeah.
It's a derogatory term for an Italian.
It's kind of like Wego.
Yeah. But where does it come from? What is dago? Wego?
I missed it, unfortunately. I'll hear it on the replay. Damn it. I'm trying to make something out of this mess on the phone, and I missed a good Jimmy line.
Angela, how are you listening to us right now?
I'm listening on the radio.
On what radio?
I'm listening on K-Rock. What's going on? Have I gone into another realm of reality?
You're insane. In order to hear us right now.
Did you guys know you're on K-Rock right now?
No, we're not.
I'm enjoying the show.
You're in New York.
That makes one.
Yeah.
And you're listening to 92.3 WFNY.
Is that? Oh, it's not K-Rock anymore.
No. So you're listening to that, and you're hearing us saying the word cunt.
And what were we talking about just before you called?
Oh, you were talking about the derivation of ethnic slurs, and then and you were talking to Mary Cheney, and
okay.
You cunt! That's JV and Elvis.
You're listening to JV and Elvis. But how did you call us?
That's Anthony and Elvis?
Yeah, Anthony and Elvis. Holy confused fucking waste of a vagina.
Okay, I'm truly mentally. The whole time I thought they were saying Opie and Anthony. Are you lying to me?
Yeah, JV and Elvis sounds like Opie and Anthony.
Well, they're very funny, and I thought I thought, oh great, it's Opie and Anthony, they're back. And
but we're on in the morning from 6 to 9 on that station. Don't you listen to promos and stuff?
Can I tell you something?
And we're on right now on XM satellite radio.
Well, the two guys on that channel are calling each other Opie and Anthony.
No, they're not.
No, you probably heard a promo for our show that went into their show, and you, in your stupidness, because you own a cunt instead of a penis, you thought that you were then listening to Opie and Anthony.
Responsible. I have a cunt and beef curd.
How did you get this? How did you get this number that you just?
I went to your website because I wanted to call in to put in what I thought maybe.
This is why we're glad we're back to regular radio. By the way,
yeah,
we get the nuts again.
Exactly. This call never would have come through. The pleasure of this woman, Angela.
Yeah.
Very, very stupid woman.
For hours going, I felt like I was listening to old friends.
You are a very stupid woman.
Nah, hey, don't be so hard. Where do you live, Ange?
I am stupid. I am. I went to special schools my whole life.
No, you're not. Where do you live, dear?
I went to retard school.
Where do you live, dear?
What?
Where do you live?
Stupid. All right,
you're not that stupid. Did we dump out of that?
Yes.
I got it.
Don't give your fucking address on the air.
Are you pretty?
I obviously... Oh, did you say... Oh, no one's going to come here.
Shut up. Just shut up. I hit it. You know something?
I can't believe this. This is bizarre. I feel like I've gone into a strange netherworld.
Are you pretty?
You are crazy. How old are you, Angela?
I'm not pretty.
Angela, it's speed round time. Will you hear a question just to answer it, okay? Can you do that?
Ahead.
How old are you?
Yeah. 48.
48?
How much you weigh?
I'm very old.
How old are you?
48.
How much do you weigh?
120.
And are you married?
I lived with the boyfriend 25 years.
You were married, but your husband left you.
Never was married. I've been living with the boyfriend 25 years, since he was 20 and I was 24.
Does your pussy stink?
Yes. And right before a woman gets her period, it smells like old, rotten, I don't know.
When was the last time that happened to you?
Do you know I am still menstruating even though I'm 48? And
That's sexy.
People are pushing for menopause.
Opie just took a big mouthful of cherry-like yogurt right when she said that.
So much for my little
That's it. It was a
mid-morning
big
snack.
mouthful that he gagged on.
Enjoy your coppery treat, Ope.
Holy shit!
Hey, wait.
That's funny.
Do you shave it?
And it was clumpy too because it had real fruit in it.
Sally Hansen depilitarizer on it.
What's that?
I depilitarize it.
What's that mean?
Depilitarizes it with a Sally Hansen. That is a depilitarizer is some kind of machine that yanks the hair out by the roots. Yes, it is. You dumb bitch.
It's a stinky cream. You put it on your twat.
What do you use, like Nair?
Do you have big lips?
Some of them are.
How many kids you got?
I have no kids.
Oh.
Do you have
I have
big
no
clit?
kids.
When was the last time you had an orgasm?
Self-induced. I am constantly playing with myself.
Why don't you play? Why don't you play with yourself right now?
Yeah, I bet that's sexy.
Why don't you play with yourself right now?
Where are you?
Oh, stop it! Who are you guys?
We're Opie and Anthony. You dopes. You dope. Where are those dopes?
No, you dopes.
Where are you right now?
I'm home.
You're home. Are you alone?
No, the boyfriend's in bed.
All right, where are you in the
I've been
house?
painting all night. I'm sitting in front of my computer looking at.
She's been finger painting.
What?
Hey, do you have pictures of yourself online?
Yes, I do. I have a website.
All right, don't give it out yet.
All right, listen.
We're gonna want to see this.
Wait. Yeah. What is your website? And you better type fast.
It's AngelaMuto.com.
How do you spell that?
ANGELAMUTO.com.
All right.
I know you guys are going to be like, bleh.
No.
Well.
That is.
Well,
yeah, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What happened?
I'm getting nothing.
What are you talking about? You're getting
because our listeners are hitting it. You're going to get 8,000 hits. I hope you have to pay bandwidth charges at the end of the month. You picture, resumes, review.
Don't.
Okay,
well, I
to
don't.
Pictures.
I've been on the Howard Stern show.
Service unavailable. Oh, you have.
Have me in your studio.
She's a radio whore, then.
You're a radio whore?
I'm really not. I am not a radio whore at all. Not at all. No.
Now all the pictures aren't coming up.
No, I'm not.
All right,
but
listen.
he's had me on, just,
Why?
as different characters. Who cares?
As different characters?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Because, this is because, I don't know, he just had me, when they do, like, they have three people in, and you have to guess which one is the real, meth whore, or who really had sex with the dog.
Right, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and I've done that.
You've done that, and then you've played different characters on his show?
Well, that was the way I agreed to do it. That I would go in when they asked me, "Would you come in? Oh, and will you come in and let somebody sniff your crotch to see if you ate meat in the last 3 weeks?"
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's terrific.
But I went in as characters. I didn't go in as myself.
Are we done with Angela?
Yes, so done.
Angela, you gonna play with yourself today, live on the show?
No, I wouldn't do that. No.
Well, call back when you will.
Exactly.
Let's go to Chris in
the
Ohio.
only good part of you.
Chris.
Yo, guys.
Yeah.
Still menstruating at your age. You want to be
I just wanted
ashamed.
to say,
Sorry, didn't mean to talk on the show. Go ahead, sir. Didn't mean to interrupt your call.
I didn't
let the
think
magic start.
Your comment about finger painting got nearly the laugh it deserved.
I have to agree with that. Was a very good line.
It was a very good line. She was babbling, though, the whole time.
Thank you. I got one in today. All right, let's go back to Teenage Tourette's Camp.
I don't like to make fun of people with Tourette's.
Well, this is Sam. Sam's the next teenager we meet here.
I'm an intern. They don't know what color I am. Faggot me. Faggot me.
I'm related to royalty.
Yeah, exactly.
And Thomas Jefferson.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Since when did I become a parrot?
Not you.
It's not always about you.
It's not always about you. Douchebag.
Although Sam was born with the Tourette gene, he's only struggled with the symptoms for the last 3 years.
Whizzles! Whizzler! Whizzle! Whizzler!
Stupid English curses.
On my 13th birthday and started shouting.
Bollocks!
All times, your 13th birthday. Turn into a teenager, and then you've got this shouting thing. And I didn't know what it was because I couldn't control it. And I was like, what was going on? And my mum and dad just thought I was messing around.
You're a bunch of whizzlers.
Whistler, legless whore. Go digging fucking beetle fucker.
Motorcycle kicker. Look both ways before you cross the street, Whistler.
Stumpy cocksucker.
Peg leg. End of the footprints poem.
Let's go to the next Sam clip. Sam told waitress to fuck off.
We were on a ferry to France and I was shouting, I've got a bomb.
This was the same holiday. We went to a restaurant and it was really bad ticking. And this young girl brought his meal to him. And he said, thank you, I'll fuck off. And she, looked at him. And me, I nearly died. And when she came back, when Sam had gone, I said, I'm ever so sorry, he's got brain damage. I didn't know just how it came out. So my husband stopped talking to me then, because what I'd said.
What?
And it just...
I've got brain damage now, have I?
No, just calm down.
However...
This is just what I said. But it's just the things that you say.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You do have brain damage. What do you think, that's functioning well?
Yeah, that's
when you're yelling pussy and fuck off?
Some type of problem there. Did we chase away a female listener?
I don't know. Let's say hi to Bo.
Maybe we could get her back.
Bo in Arizona. Bo?
Hey, how you guys doing, man? My wife was listening earlier. You told Angela, you said your stupidity because you have a cunt instead of a penis. She looked at me. She says, I'm done with your boys. They're a bunch of women-hating faggots.
Oh, no.
Hey, dude, we're just joking around. Look, how about this? We say a lot of dumb stuff. We did that to annoy her. Can we put your wife on? Because we will absolutely straighten out.
Yeah, we'll get her back.
I just dropped her off at work, man. But you know what? I told her the same exact thing. I said, you know what? He was just trying to get her shit, man. Get her all fucking razzed up.
Call her on a three-way. We will definitely straighten it out because we get this flack a lot.
Yeah, it's not to annoy all women. We understand. We love women. We have relationships with them.
We say something to one person to annoy them.
Yeah.
And the other listeners
man.
Dude, get her on three-way.
Love you again. Don't worry about it.
No, can you please have her call the show so we can smooth this over?
Call her on three-way.
All right, man. I'll see if I can get a hold of her.
No, Bo, I'm not kidding, please.
We like settling.
We don't want to lose our XM listeners. When we're on
right now at work, I'm going to tell her to call you right now.
All right, okay. When we're on regular radio, we don't care if we lose a few, but XM, we know you're paying for. We don't want to lose a customer.
What's her name?
What's her name?
He said he was going to call and have her
she'll call back.
Okay.
Because that's not good.
Yeah, it's like you say one thing to one person, and so we're not talking about everybody. It's just to annoy the one person.
All right, listen, we go to Jessica. Back to Jessica. This is the one that says bomb in airport.
I said that last year, didn't I? I did say bomb in an airplane last year. Would I get arrested for saying that?
No.
Since you packed the bags, did anyone have interfered with them at all?
No, they've been at my house all the time. Bomb!
All right.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that was her actually at the airport because this Tourette's camp is in the United States and they're in England. So they're actually at the airport checking their luggage and she starts going bomb, bomb.
She just wants attention. Anyone else seeing that?
Like the anorexic girls.
She's just looking for the attention.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's hell on earth.
Well, I've never really shouted out anything, like
what Twitchels has. That's hell on earth. But when someone just conveniently has to yell bomb in an airport, stop.
No, I don't know. I gotta say, why else would you yell niggers or fatty? It really is it's almost like your mind says the worst thing you can think of at any given moment. It's like a weird, bizarre...
You ever think things like that?
All the time.
What's the worst thing I can do in this situation? It usually happens in church. If you're sitting there during a wedding or worse yet, a funeral, and you think, what if I just got up and started doing a little tap dance in front of the casket? And you start laughing to yourself, and it's horrible?
Yeah, absolutely. Or you're like, what if I just fucked it? Then you realize you're jerking off.
You take it to a whole new level.
Yeah, wow. No, but I would be at the table at my grandmother's house, and I would just think of saying "cunt salt," pass the fucking salt, like the worst thing you can think of.
Right, yeah.
They just don't have that impulse control. So I don't think it's attention because so many times you say things that are can truly put you in danger. like that are just like going to get your teeth knocked out.
You ever see someone standing at the edge of the subway platform and think you could just push them off?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I could just like walk up and push them right off.
I've done it. Grab those stroller handles and shove away. There you go. 18 years of problems solved.
Uh-oh, man finds alligator lurking in pond. Kill it! Kill it!
It's a little guy.
Please rape it.
They should get they should get this Jessica girl to just go to a Rich Voss show though and just sit in the audience. Bob,
all right, I heard you.
Bob.
Can I buy you a camp?
All right, more Jessica.
I got a tick.
Is this true? Jessica likes to tug at steering wheels. This is part of her Tourette's.
Oh boy.
Yep. I think it goes I mean, I think it fits into exactly what Ant's talking about, where you just think of the one thing that you just shouldn't do.
That's awful.
And then you end up doing it.
Yeah, because you're driving like 80 miles an hour. You think of just turning head on into a car.
You ever think of when you're driving, what would happen if I just turned my ignition off? I think of that all the time. As I'm driving, what would happen if I just turned it to the left and stopped it? Would I lose control of the power steering?
I don't know if you could. Can you do that?
We could try that on Mythbusters with lawsuits.
There you go. Yeah.
Whenever I'm in restaurants, I usually have the urge to, at a buffet, spit in the food.
To spit in the food at a buffet.
That used to be a thing with mine. I always want to do it. I would think about spitting food.
Do you think there are Tourette's people that have that idea and do it?
The difference between me and the other people is that I can control it to a degree.
Never eat at fucking buffets.
You don't like buffets?
Never.
Why?
Because they are disgusting food and bacteria tubs.
Would you eat in a buffet in like a deli?
A deli buffet where filthy people are roaming around with their feet uncovered.
They keep it
picking vegetables out with their toes.
They keep it clean.
Animals.
Sometimes you have to lick off the spoon before you put it back. But besides that,
people are slobs by nature. Selfish. Think they're the only person on earth. Slobs. And they sneeze on their hands. What was that? There was something we were watching on the news the other day about bacteria. And there's more bacteria on the food you eat than toilet bowls or some shit like that.
I remember my friend Dean and I think, and Jimmy all spit on a public payphone, and I mean hocked goobers all over the ear part.
Oh, God.
And the mouth part. And we were all standing there, and this black guy picked up the phone and put it to his ear and got fucking gobbling spit in his ear. And we were laughing. We were 10 feet away. We had no subtlety. And the guy's like, who the fuck did that? So me and Jimmy just pointed at Dean and what he did. And fucking the guy chased him. We were young.
Did you say, leave him alone?
Leave him. No, Sohail said that about me. Leave him alone.
You're an awful person.
Let's go to Sad in Tennessee. Sad.
What's happening, fellas?
Hey, Sad.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, I want to just say, man, Twitchels is a damn fucking genius, man.
Why is he a genius?
I love that guy. I don't know where you find these people, if it's made up or what, man, but keep rolling with that, man.
Well, we want to find new freaks. We definitely want to do that.
Are you still doing American Mess?
We tried. It didn't work too well. Maybe we could bring American Mess to the terrestrial radio side.
Yeah.
Because we have a greater concentration of listeners in New York when we do the first half of the show.
Any picks yet?
Gary in Cleveland.
Looking, but...
Hey, Gary.
Anthony, I think you said it, Anthony. When I was younger, I used to sit in church, and I just sit there and go, fuck you, Jesus. Fuck you, Jesus. I felt horrible.
Yeah, you feel horrible. You try to get it out of your head, and then you just can't. They're just horrible thoughts you'd get.
I had to say
I thought I was such a wacko.
But it wasn't even like church all the time. It was, my sister used to do these little recitals. She was in like ballet. And she'd do that, and we'd have to go to these recitals. So she'd be on stage with a bunch of other, their little girls, and they're doing their little recital. And I would think, what would happen if I ran up on the stage and just started punching the girls in the face? Like one by one, just bam, bam, punching them in the face. What would be the chain of events? What would happen before someone would stop me? And
like if I did this right now, it would ruin my career or it would ruin my life.
Right, here it is. In a moment, you can just wreck everything, and you have complete free will to do it.
I would say words that sound like the words. Go shucks. I like the fuck sound. I think I had a mild Tourette's when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I had twitches and stuff, not like you do.
I see you twitching every now and then. I told you that.
He doesn't twitch as much as he used to. John in Ohio.
Yeah, I used to spin in a circle once to the right.
John?
That's stupid.
It's true.
It is just plain
I was
silly.
A dizzy goose. Wah, wah, penis.
John in Ohio.
Yeah, this is John. Hey, Jimmy, I wanted to tell you what happens when you turn the key off going down the road, man. The steering wheel, not only do you lose your power steering, but the steering wheel locks.
I know, it does lock, right?
I don't believe you can do that unless the car is in park.
Yeah, you can turn the key off with it in gear.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
Oh,
stop it!
No, you can't. What's wrong with you?
Somebody try this then. Go to a parking lot. No, a parking lot where it's safe.
No, they're driving right now. Just try it.
No. Do it.
Do it.
No, do it in a parking lot. Go to a parking lot where it's safe.
Do it.
Maybe if you own a 52 Rambler, maybe then I would say you can do that. But in any newer car with any safety feature whatsoever, you don't think they'd build that fucking feature in that accidentally you shut your ignition off and everything locks up on you? Stop it. You can't turn the key.
Try it. All right.
You can't.
All right, John, let's get back to Tourette's camp. I know. Thank you.
Huh?
I could see.
What, was Hawk bugging you?
No, he's not.
I'll take care of Hawk right now.
So Jessica likes to tug at steering wheels. Let's listen to this clip.
She has compulsions. For example, the worst one is opening car doors when the car's running. So
it's running.
That's a problem. If she sits in the front of the car, she will tend to pull at the steering wheel, which can be a problem, as you can imagine.
Can be a problem.
If we go to a restaurant, she prefers that the candles aren't anywhere near us.
Because I'll touch them. But I'm all right with candles. I put the flame out. Just go.
And she used to be worried about having steak knives. Now, that's only in a restaurant, not at home or any other place. But for some reason, being in the restaurant with a sharp knife, she didn't like it because she kept on wanting to prod the end. So those sort of things happen. Those are sort of the ones I can think of straight away.
Was she yelling there at the end?
She's yelling bored.
I thought so, bored.
Bored. We need her in this studio sometime.
Rules. She was just saying what the whole audience is saying right now.
Bored.
If I was the parent of a kid like that, my right arm would be muscular from backhands. Grabbing the wheel. You crack.
You crack.
Can we please get somebody with Tourette's, who has the yelling? Not that we want to replace you, but I mean someone that yells shit. Yeah. I want a Tourette yeller.
Well, I told you the one kid.
Shut up.
The one kid I meant to
shut up.
All right, so what do you have to say? I'm sorry.
What kid?
What kid?
I want to yell.
Kid.
Shut up.
Oh, my God.
We ran right into that one.
All right already.
Do you know a yeller, though? You got to know a yeller.
I know a couple.
Shut up.
Wow, we found a new one.
No, he can do it. He doesn't care.
If you have to stop your sentence, you got to say something, right?
Say that again?
If you're in the middle of saying something and someone tells you to stop, you have to do a noise, right?
Not necessarily.
Blur. Blur. All right, here we go.
That feels good.
Oh, play the
Blur. Lots of ticks coming up in this next Teenage Tourette audio.
Try that. It feels good.
Blur. Blur. All right, come on. Let's go.
I can't stop.
Back. Shit.
Fork.
Fuck.
You're too scared me then.
Someone shouts out very loud.
Fuck off, you nigger.
Shit.
Dig it. Back.
Are they all together there?
Yeah, there's like 5 kids. They're walking up a hill, and she's screaming bags because they all have their bags behind them.
Oh, man.
Going to the camp.
I smell new bit. Fly her to New York, and we bet how many blocks she can walk before she gets killed.
Gets killed.
Yelling the N-word. And
I liked her.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Wow.
What a great bet that would be. Just let her loose in New York. Oh. The Tourette's Olympics. 9-year-old with Tourette's. Oh, this must be really sad, huh?
Heart-wrenching.
I feel it right here. I feel it right here coming right now.
Is he got Michael Jackson's Neverland?
There's like a tickle in my throat that tells me, do your tick, come on, you can do it, do your tick. Yeah, and then I'm saying swears like nigger and stuff. Big words, you know.
Even over there.
And I say like fucking camp. like that, and I don't really mean what I say.
Oh, you should.
Sorry.
They got to get the N-word from somewhere, man. I mean,
yeah, where are they getting it from?
To start this thing.
You got to learn it.
Learn it from somewhere.
Why don't you yell? Why you twitch, but why don't you curse? That was everybody thinks Tourette's is cursing.
I know that's the
he's
misconception.
But why don't you?
Only 50%.
Shut up.
We found a new one. I know we found a new one.
Shut up.
I wasn't even talking.
Shut up.
Twitchels, get your plug in. You're doing a comedy show, by the way?
Doing a show tonight. At the.
Shut up.
I knew it.
You did? You really knew it that time, huh?
Yes.
No surprise, right?
Tonight at 9:30.
I didn't even say this one, child.
At
LaughterRiley.com. Details are there.
Shut up.
And what's your website?
LaughterRiley.com.
You know what it is?
On.
When you yell "shut up," he tries to put the brakes on. Shut up.
Laughter.
Bailu.com. Come on. Now that gets annoying fast.
Why?
Max in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that does.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
I just wanted to tell you, first of all, Opie, you're my favorite out of the three because you are so fucking wonderfully evil.
Way to hurt everyone's feelings.
Well, at least I got one. At least I got one out there.
Second thing is, don't feel bad. I was biting into a fucking BLT when that chick said something about her having her period in the clots, right into a fucking tomato, and I yacked all mine all over the fucking street.
Did you like the show today, Max?
Wonderful.
That's what I said. Everyone's yelling at me. Oh, my God.
What happened?
I'm not saying you can't turn the fucking thing off. But it doesn't lock everything up, like when you put it in park and turn the key off. Everyone's, you're an asshole. You can shut the car off. Of course you can. If it's bursting into fucking flames, you might want to shut it off before it comes to a full stop. But you're going to lose power steering, but it's not going to lock up like it does, locks your steering wheel.
The next clip.
That's good.
Enough about the car.
The next clip could be one of the greatest clips ever. Oh. It has potential.
Is it
us
as good going as home?
Honestly, this was cut so long ago, I don't even remember.
Love that clip.
The 10th clip, teenage Tourette's camp. Kyle ticks. Jen gives head over and over.
That's right.
Oh, how good is this clip? Please,
nice.
Please be a winner.
Does she do that?
No. Jen does not.
Jen does not, but Kyle's tick is that.
One time at Tourette camp.
I know, something
joke.
Are you shook up? Are you nervous?
What, he didn't tell a joke.
Hey, then.
What did he say? I honestly, God, I missed it.
Wait, you really were doing a joke?
I was the only one that heard it?
Yes.
Tell Jimmy and Opie.
No, I heard it because I added the flute thing, but I thought he was really telling a story. Were you really telling a story?
No.
And we saved your
I was making a play on words.
Shut up.
I knew it.
Shut up.
Crap. God, you know it every time. It's amazing. It's like you're in our brains.
15-year-old Kyle has very strong vocal tics. Although Kyle's tic is typically random, Jenny seems to have taken it to heart. This is the last place on Earth she thought she'd be singled out.
My new tick is Jen's a good egg. Jen's a good egg.
Wow.
I'm going to have to ruin it for you because that's also the same Jen that the other one calls fatty over and over again.
Well, that's just stating the obvious then. She has to. Otherwise, Jen has no friends. Jen has no friends.
Wow. Can we bring Jen Gives Head to the streets of New York? Next time we do the walk on Monday, can we have make believe someone has a really bad Tourette's tick?
Good. That is good.
Jen Gives Head, wow.
Jen Gives Head.
More than half of all Tourettes also show signs of obsessive-compulsive behaviour.
Keep going, buddy, keep going.
That's not good. I'm going to fall and I'm freaking out totally.
Michelle has an obsession with creams. She loves to smear on any given surface. Jenny has urges to touch hot things, like irons and flames.
Here you go, man. Thanks.
And Sam has obsessive thoughts about anything that might bring about his untimely death.
Yeah. What happens if you did slip and fall?
You have this thing on. That's what this is for.
All right, what's the matter, Dana?
Okay. Even when you're up on that platform, you're attached to it, so if you fall, you would just hang there.
Oh, my God.
Wow, what was that kid's deal?
He's scared to die, so
Yeah, that was the Whistler's kid, and he just keeps thinking of the worst possible thing that could possibly happen in any given situation. So, you know, if he's in
safe.
So if he's in a plane, he's wondering about safety, how good the seatbelts are, if the flotation device is going to work. And that chick with the creams, that was probably more disturbing if you saw the visual.
Yeah.
Because she just globs probably like an entire tube of lotion into her hand and starts rubbing it on her and other people.
What an idiot.
So how about this if you're the parents? Don't give her cream.
Hey, they just...
Give her gas and tell her it's cream.
All right, here's kids set each other's ticks off. We're just about done with Teenage Tourette's camp.
At the baseball Twin sound.
Yeah.
Twin sound. Fucking kick it in there. Twin tower. Oh. Oh no. That is the worst thing to share. Oh god.
Sorry.
Now, in that one, there was actually some black people walking by as she's yelling what she was yelling, and then you got the other kids saying Twin Towers because it's they're in America for the first time.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's a good one to have in New York. Yikes.
And finally, Sam explains how he thought he was going to have his ass kicked by blacks.
I thought I was going to have my... I thought some black guy was about to come over and bang the heck out of us because of what everyone was shouting, if you know what I mean. So he just sat there and everyone was like, nigger, nigger. Oh shit, that was actually a tick, but yeah. Everyone was shouting. That's because I'm on the subject. Nigger! That's like... Everyone was shouting, and I just thought somebody was going to come over and bang. So I turned around and saw a couple of black people come and look at us in a horrible way, and I thought, oh God.
Yeah, they don't really understand that it's Tourette's. Not quickly anyway. Not quick enough for you to explain.
Yeah, we're misunderstood.
Very good.
And,
I got a whiz.
Do we need that in the studio anymore? Yeah, both of them. People say it looked like Big A was jerking off on Pal Talk. You had your hand down where it looked like it was on your ample. By ample I mean minuscule penis. Do you ever get the urge to take that pinky ring and put it on your cock?
Old plankton cock.
All right, we're going to take a break. We got Lee Evans here.
Yes, great comic from England.
Yes, very cool. We'll talk to him next. And Twitchels, thank you so much. Good luck with MTV True Life.
Thank you, guys.
Why don't you give the plugs out one more time before we get out of here for a little bit?
Well, tonight I have... Shut up! Laughter by LaughterByLou.com. All the details on there.
Shut up.
Now, where are you performing tonight?
The Round Boy Room.
Shut up!
Hush.
That's tonight.
Wait, where?
At the Round Boy Room.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You sound ridiculous.
All right, try it again.
It's tonight.
Shut up.
Yeah. 9:30. English. Shut up!
Ben gives head.
Ben gives head.
Ben's big head. Ben's big head.
Benny would just twitch.
Big A, you going to the slumber party tonight with the girls?
It's tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow night?
Shut up.
Actually, I'll be in Baltimore. I'm going to the Preakness.
I'm going to the Preakness?
I am going to the Preakness.
I'm going to the Preakness. The Preakness, huh? Yeah.
What are you going to do in Baltimore? Look up Hester Moffat?
You're going to what do you're into horse racing?
Yeah, a little bit. Go with friends of mine. I'll be in the infield heading out whilst.
I didn't think you were a jockey.
Yeah, he's a horse with a broken back.
All right, this is really funny. Cody in Indiana. Cody.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How you doing today?
All right.
So Stanley is spelled wrong, and Rocky gets spelled wrong, but Tourette's is spelled correctly.
Derek actually spelled Tourette's correctly.
Know. Did he?
Bunch of now guys.
No way did he spell Tourette's.
Than helped him out. Yeah, okay. That figures. Than's got to be the smartest one in the room.
All right, Twitchels.
Yes. He goes, this thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You did a lot for the show, so you really should get the plug out for the comedy show.
Well, thank you.
We won't interrupt.
You sure? Tonight.
Go ahead, man. At the Fanboy Room. Go to laughmarley.com. You promised.
Wow.
Come on. Can I talk?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right.
Go ahead. We got to go to break.
I got to pee.
I got to piss. We got a guest.
All right, let's go to break.
Did you do your plug? I don't even know. You got out?
It's tonight at 9:30.
Oh, go away.